What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Caster's Kicks once again. Appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking out the channel. So, today for y'all, I do have another early review, and this one is the Air Jordan 1 Low Black Toe, which is set to release July 28th. Retail price on these is $140. These are nice, I'm not gonna lie, and y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of Air Jordan 1 Lows, but I think I may end up copying a pair of these. Now, before we jump into the video, of course, I do want to give a quick shout out to my guys, Perfect Fit Kicks and Kamikaze Kicks on Instagram. If you need early pairs, if you need just a shoe that recently came out, go hit them up on Instagram. They will get you what you need in a good amount of time, I promise you. Also, if you have not already, go subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date when I post new content. I have a couple more early reviews on the way, so whenever they get to me, I will drop those for y'all ASAP. Now, going ahead and jumping into the shoe, and we're going to start with the box. So this is the Air Jordan 1 Low Black Toe box. Now, I will say, y'all know I like when they do the special boxes with these, but this is the regular Jordan 1 box, and honestly, it fits with the shoe, so I really can't complain too much about this one. But it is an all black box with that red Nike logo on here. Of course, like I mentioned, which we see with all of the other, or not all of them, but a majority of the Jordan 1s that we get. Now, going to the label reads Air Jordan 1 Retro Low OG. The colorway is white, black, varsity red. This is a size 12 in men's, and retail price on these is $140. And once again, release date is set for July 28th. I normally go true to size on my Jordan 1, so if I can get my hands on this pair, I will be doing the same, just getting my normal size with Jordan 1s. Going to the inside of the lid, you do have, or this is the inside of the lid, just how it normally looks with Jordan 1s. And going to the paper next, regular Jordan 1 paper that we get with a lot of the Jordan 1s as well. Nothing major with this one. And then going to the inside of the box, that is the inside right there. Alright, let's jump to the shoe. So once again, this is the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Black Toe. Of course, we've seen similar colors on the high top version of the Jordan 1, so it's nice to see it on the low top version. So we're going to start off with the outsole. So you do see the varsity red Jordan 1 Low outsole. No difference in the type outsole. You do see the Nike logo in the middle of the outsole right there as well, in that varsity red colorway. Going to the midsole, you do have a white midsole that does wrap all the way around. You do see the portion of the varsity red coming up right there. But on the rest of the midsole, it is all white. And like I mentioned, that does wrap all the way around the shoe. Going to the upper of the shoe, now it is made up of leather. I will say it's two different types of leather, but I will explain it as we go. But you do have a black, white, and varsity red leather on the upper of the shoe. So starting off with the toe box, you do have that black leather that wraps around the front of the toe box there. Now, this black leather has a tumble look to it, and it's honestly really, really soft. Like, the softness on this Jordan 1 Low, I feel like I haven't seen on a Jordan 1 in a minute. But that black is really soft on this one. So, like I mentioned, that does wrap around the toe box there. And you also do see the black leather on the Nike swoosh on both sides of the shoe. The leather on the Nike swoosh is a little bit stiffer compared to what's around the toe box. But that is what you see there. Going to the back of the shoe, you do have more leather, and this is the varsity red, and it's a pretty stiff leather on the back of the shoe, and it is pretty smooth. It doesn't have a tumble look to it, but that is what that varsity red that wraps around the back. Of course, you do see the Black Wings logo on the back of the heel as well, so that is what's there. Now going to the other portion of leather on this shoe, so you do have white leather at the top of the toe box. That's there. It is a little bit stiffer of a leather as well. Like, the black on here is probably the softest, and like it's just really soft and has a nice tumble look to it. The white has a little bit of a tumble look to it, but not as much as the black. Now you do see that white paneling, the white leather paneling behind the Nike swoosh, and that is on both sides of the shoe. So that's one side, and then this is the other side. You do see that same paneling right there. Now, jumping to the tongue, these do have a black tongue with them, with a the Nike written out in red on the tongue tag with these. These also come with red varsity red laces already laced into the shoe. These do have additional laces. I could see like a black, either black, white, or red lace will look good with this shoe. Like I mentioned, they do come with an additional lace, and the additional lace on here is a black lace. So I don't think you couldn't go wrong with either or. I'd probably be inclined to put black laces in, but the red honestly probably wouldn't look bad either, just because it would pop with the shoe, especially with having the black going around the laces already. That red is just going to pop in that red and white area. And that is everything on the outside. So let's go ahead and move to the inside. So you do have a black sock liner, and I'll show you the insole in just a second, but you do have that black sock liner that goes along the inside. And then the insole, you do have a white insole with the black Nike Air logo. You do have the side sticker on here as well. And then on the back side, it is black on the insole. And then going to the shoe tree, you do have the paper shoe tree, which you've seen with a lot of the Jordan 1s recently, so nothing major with this one. They've been trying to get away from the cardboard shoe tree, so we've been seeing a lot of the paper. And then the production date, if y'all are interested in that, the production date on these is January 4th, 2023 to February 28th, 2023. So earlier this year when these are made, and these are coming out pretty much at like the midpoint of the year. If you're interested in getting this shoe. So that is everything with the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Black Toe. I'm going to show the other shoe as well, just so y'all can get an idea of what both shoes look like. But honestly, there's no major differences in the two. They look pretty much the same. Honestly, the black leather on here feels very similar to what it feels like on the other shoe as well. But they did a really good job with these, especially for someone that's not the biggest fan of Jordan 1 Lows. And I'll tell you how much of a fan I'm not, like how big of a not a fan I am of them. I don't own any Jordan 1 Lows, so this will probably be the first pair that I end up copying for myself if I'm able to get my hands on it. I like black, white, and red shoes. It's easy to wear for me. Red is one of my favorite colors, so it's just easy for me to throw this on foot and keep it moving, especially with it being a Jordan 1 Low. It's a versatile shoe just because you can wear it with a lot of different things. But yeah, for me, I think this one is going to be a must cop. Hopefully it's not too difficult to cop. Y'all know the Jordan 1 wave has been up and down recently, so some do well, some don't. It's hard to gauge how well these will do, especially with them being a low top. So it'll just be one of those things you'll have to find out as we get closer to the release date. Just make sure you put your footwork in is all I'll say, especially if you're interested in a pair of these. I think I mentioned it earlier, but true to size on these is what I'll be trying for. I normally go true to size on my Jordan 1, so I will stick with it with these. But overall, that is everything with this shoe. Let me know how y'all feel about these. Is it a must cop? Is it a pass? How are y'all feeling on the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Black Toe? I'm sure a lot of people will be interested in it just for the colorway alone. And then the quality on here, like I mentioned, is pretty good. So I can see people being interested in this shoe for those two reasons. But we will wait and see until the release date for when these do come out. But as always, once again, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, turn on the notification bell so you can stay today when I post new content. Hopefully y'all enjoy y'all's week. I think I'm posting this on a Sunday, so hopefully y'all enjoy y'all's week. Hopefully goes well for y'all. But as always, hopefully y'all stay safe and stay blessed. Have a good one, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.